Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, April 24th, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Back in my day, the old New York gatekeepers wouldn't let you through the door in some of those hardcore gyms if you didn't look like you could load up a barbell until it cried. That's probably why it still makes me smile when I see guys like classic physique standout Robert Timms out there slinging the weight. Last week, Timms released a clip from the tail end of a monster back session where we catch the two-time Olympian taking 700 pounds for a ride on the deadlift. Even though things at the Arnold may not have shook out the way he would have liked to start the season, history tells us that this guy is an elite talent when he's at the top of his game. So once he works through this little hiccup, I'm all but positive that we'll see him figure out a way to pull off a return to the Olympia stage come September. My old cross-country coach used to tell me that it's not where you start, it's all about where you finish. And a few weeks after pulling off her first top 3 effort of her career, I'm guessing that second-year figure standout Stacey Fujarski is probably still feeling pretty good about her latest finish. Very quietly, last year's Junior USA champ has had an impressive start to her first full year on the pro circuit, highlighted by that big weekend she had down at the Orlando Europa Pro. Even in a figure division that seems like it's impossibly deep sometimes, Fujarski looks like she's starting to find her place. So as long as she keeps building on that solid foundation, she has a chance to be a solid pro for a long time to come. As of today, we're a little more than 2 weeks out from getting things started at John Lindsay's California Night of Champions, which is set to go down Saturday, May 5th, where it looks like we'll get our next chance to see emerging men's physique star Stan Morrison put his talents on display. The latest updates out of the Morrison camp have been nothing but positive as the 619 muscle product tries to build on the momentum from last season's Ferrigno Legacy Classic, where he won the whole damn thing only a few months into his pro career. Even at this stage of his career, it feels like this guy might be a really special talent. And I know I won't be the only one out there watching to see what he has up his sleeves for an encore performance. After you spend enough time in this industry, you realize that there aren't too many times where a relatively unproven athlete is able to live up to the hype. So I'll just sit back and let you guys be the judge of whether or not the hype is real for potential 212 game changer Hadi Choopan. Since withdrawing from consideration for the Arnold Classic due to visa issues, Choopan has been keeping a tight lid on things for the most part. But back at the FIBO in Germany, we saw the hype machine fire up again after some new updates surfaced of the Persian Wolf looking like a real-life evil villain from one of those Marvel movies. Whether or not we're ever going to actually see this guy compete on a bodybuilding stage in 2018 is still anyone's guess. And until we get one of those long-awaited showdowns with one of the elite guys in the division, it seems like he's going to be a big wild card floating around there from here on out. Blue-collar people from blue-collar cities respect athletes who understand what it means to show up every day and bring a blue-collar work ethic with you to the job. And that's why I know that the great bodybuilding fans out there in Pittsburgh are going to appreciate being the first ones to get a chance to see soon-to-be rookie star in the making, Steve Laureas, in action in his pro debut. Over the weekend, I had a chance to talk with my sources inside the Laureas camp who believe that their guy is actually good enough to be the favorite heading into the show 2 weeks from now. You don't have to be a bodybuilding nerd to take one look at this guy and see that he has star quality stamped all over him. But being able to come out and win an event in your rookie debut in what might be the most competitive division in the entire industry would be one hell of an introduction, if I don't say so myself. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.